So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be...
Batistuta! Batistuta! And he's got it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction.
And that is... Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Batistuta gets flagged offside. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's put paid to a promising move. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's been slipped through. Lovely, now then. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well,
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
After 18 minutes is number 7.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Very nicely done. Now it's Donatoni. Donatoni is flagged offside. Gallagher, still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Donatoni. And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That pass has been well intercepted. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, that is pretty much the end of that. Rijkaard. Howson. It's Saka. Neymar. Now it's Donatoni. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Batistuta. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Batistuta. Distributed tidily. Messi. Here's Messi! Gallagher. No, he's not getting past him there. No question, that's a foul. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Sarr. And here's Solanke. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Arsenal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's Messi. Zanetti. And this is Batistuta. Zanetti. A picture of focus and alertness. It's Neymar! It's hit the upright. Audebert. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, just skips past his man. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Arsenal can't breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Aimed beyond the defence. Xavi Simons could try cutting inside here. That'll be a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 28.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 21. Kulusevski.
Agreed. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Batistuta. Somewhat off target. Bissouma. Simons. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Now it's Messi. That's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, easy pickings there. Solanke. Nice bit of trickery. That's Batistuta. That's been cut out, well played. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what? And one more try! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Substitution on the field.
And yes, it's him again.
Simmons. Number 8.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Good ball, good take.
Substitutions taking
Kulusevski
place.
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. Loose ball and the shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Added time going off here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Kulusevski. Zanetti. Backward it goes. Rosicki. Zanetti. Oh, that's nice. Well read. The danger is averted. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Better luck next time.
Batistuta voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections.
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity.
Well, it is quite a scene here. Snow is a significant additional detail in a game that was already hugely anticipated, and it is going to be fascinating to see what part it plays in the unfolding drama. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Hudson-Odoi, is one of the gems in a great generation of English talent, Peter. A wide player, competent playing from either side. I find him, unlike a lot of his contemporaries, to be a more deceptive and unpredictable player in that.
It's Neymar! Goal! Arsenal! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's open and all around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zanetti wins the duel this time. Now it's Donatoni. Donatoni, and he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, brilliant from Donatoni! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter. While many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That is Stuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, the ball's run loose, and the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Now it's Luca. Gibbs White. He's tried one! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Luca. Hudson-Odoi. Can he get on the end of this? And Batistuta!
Just not quite happening for him just now. They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Zanetti has created one goal already. Spread out to the left, back into the middle. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Now it's Luka. Hudson-Odoi. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Neymar. He's going for goal! No, he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can he get it through? That'll be a corner. Gets his head on it! That'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half.
Let's hope
The
for
opposition
more
will be
to
doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Arsenal in control at half-time, 2-0. And the second half gets underway. Hudson-Odoi. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Batistuta. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Anderson. It's an inviting looking ball there. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Now it's Batistuta. Thinks about the shot. And whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Arsenal are 2 up early in the second half. Odo. It's Saka. Donatoni. It's Saka. Donatoni. Referee's given a throw. Donatoni, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Donatoni. Oh, that's nice. Donatoni plays it in. Cleared away. Gibbs White. Now it's Luca. And it's Zanetti. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Luca. Hutchinson. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Donatoni.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Donatoni really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Luca. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Arsenal can consider themselves just about safe now. Hudson-Odoi pinches it off him. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Luca looks to get on the end of this. Zanetti. And that's it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
And
Neymar voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you very much for your...
Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is calling.